Well, good morning, sir. I've enjoyed your barking for the last hour and a half. You little turd. All right. Good morning, everybody. Well, I thought I'd try something different and, like, maybe actually record clips today. Yesterday was a little bit shallow on recording. Let's fire that up so I can make coffee. Oh, man. Oh, that's 2 days in a row. It's like my left side of my back, sleeping in bed, is just like absolutely killing me. Alright. Cup of Dunkin'. That's ready to go. Alrighty. I know, Mateo. Come on, let's go outside and go potty. Oh, here comes the princess. You can go outside and go potties? And then we get breakfast? Okay. Okay, that's the second morning in a row that it's 31 degrees outside. Yeah, that's ridiculous. It's the end of April. The doggies be out there by themselves. And did cut their grass yesterday again because it was starting to get long already. Grass is growing really fast. What? Did you go pee-pees? I don't think you did. Alright, now we got mics going. This is the earliest we've been out in a really long time. It is 20 of 8. Terry's working a little bit late. You gotta walk. You gotta walk. Yes, you do. Good morning, princess. Good morning, baby dog. Good morning. Oh, them ears. Oh, they're so soft. They're so soft and cuddly. Yes, they is. Yes, they is. Oh. Yes. Alrighty. Ooh, excuse me. Now, I brought the big hammer out, the RX10 out, just to see if I can catch any birds. So far, the only thing I really got was that tree. I hear a cardinal out. He's the wrong way. But, I don't know. So, I was actually going to return this particular strap, but my dumbass threw the box away. So, Mike's has got like an extra piece, and I gotta look at Mike's, or at least look at the online of it, because he sent it to me a gazillion freaking times. I think I can add the other piece that'll stop things from swinging around, because the pad doesn't stay in place. That's what the pain in the ass with this is. It's like it'll end up migrating to the back of like my lower hip area over time. So, but I figured, what the hell? We'll give it a shot. We're always seeing a lot of birds outside. In fact, I hear one right now. I'm not sure what the heck that is. Or where it went. Oh, it's right there. The problem is with trees, it focuses on the branches. It does not allow me to focus on the actual bird when they're in trees like that. So, I did get a couple cool moon pics last night. One of them through trees, so I don't understand why it doesn't always want to focus the way I want it to. But, don't really know what we're getting into today. Should get out a little bit and try to capture my 7 miles. Yesterday was like under 3. Try to get this challenge at least completely. The other challenge was easy. I already got that. So, I'm sure Terry's gonna want to lay down. She's working late today. I don't know if she's going in tonight. Honestly, I kind of wish she would since she missed Saturday. But that's up to her. Probably not since she's staying late this morning. So. Oh, but yeah. And I just want to kind of, part of me wants to get out of the house. Other part of me is like, eh. Part of me is like thinking, what if we brought the RX10 to the races for Zoom? We were looking at gimbals last night, and I could have swore there was a time when Amazon had, like, camera gimbals that were fairly inexpensive. I'm just doing a little bit of a test here while walking with the RX10. I don't know. When I did this at Nescapec, image stabilization in film mode was very, very rough. Alright, kind of changed a few things. I think that made things a little too dark. I went to vivid. So, I am on intelligent active, but I think I'm also on a much lower res. Yeah, I don't think I like this color profile. I feel like I need to test this out because this might end up being my better option for the races. Let's see how stable it is and how good of quality it is. This is a 1-inch sensor on this bad boy. Like I said, I do have the ability to zoom. Yeah, see, it goes out of focus so pretty easy. Of course, I think I'm not sure. Alright, so now we're in aperture. We were in programmed auto. So let's see if she stops. Rhea, stop for a second. Let's see if it lets me get closer. Nope, see, I'm losing her. I can't zoom in on the subject and it be clear. What am I doing wrong? Anybody? Kind of curious. Let me try something a little bit different subject-wise. Yeah, see, when it gets in so far, for some reason it blurs out. I don't understand that. Alright, I think I found out the problem. I had it on the wrong focus setting. Yes, I did. Because now it's staying better in focus. Well, I'm kind of curious. See how this looks back. Because this could be my better option. Battery life isn't the greatest on this, but I do have the 10,000 milliamp battery bank. So, that might work. Ooh, that light is bad. I can't see. There was a bird that just went, oh, he flew away. I can't tell. So the nice thing with this screen, okay, now I'm getting into better lighting for myself, but still, I think I was on that bird. I think it's staying focused better. Hold on, guys. Mateo, look at me, buddy. See how close I can get to him. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, you moved. Where's sister? Can I re-get the... Ooh! Yes. Continuous autofocus. Now I can actually get in there. On the screen it looks really sharp. I'm pretty sure I'm shooting in like 1080, but in order to get active stables... Okay, so this is similar to the shot I try to get with the camera. Yeah, I can partially press, and I think that's bringing the focus in. We will have to see back. He's hiding right there. I see him. Hey, bunny. But it's really hard to hold still at that much zoom. Right there. Alright, so in this current mode, I am in XAVCS HD 60p with active image stabilization engaged. And I started off with about 43%, and I'm down to 29% battery. But I filmed quite a bit. Get your butt out of the road, Missy. Come here, get over here. Yeah, this is a very serious test for Sunday, because do I still have... No, I think I sold the other grip with the RX10. Yeah, you really can't vlog with this too easy, because I don't know, I'm probably way too close to myself right now. But I used to have the control grip with this thing that I don't have anymore. So that and microphones. Shit. Yeah, I don't have any mics that I can connect, so it would be raw audio off this unless I record with these the whole time. Remember me telling you this keeps backing off? Well, there you go. Just fell on the ground. That's awesome. I have to put some pipe tape on that thing to keep it from backing off, but I need to change it occasionally, depending if I have changed batteries. Do another walking test here. Don't mind me, guys. This is the Sony RX10 Mark IV that I am filming with. Hopefully I have my audio up high enough that you can hear me, and my next problem would be microphones. If I still had my DJI original mics, I could have plugged it right into this thing, but I don't, and that gift card is completely gone. Crap. And with the Mic 2s, without a receiver, can't just plug the Mic 2 into a camera, I don't believe, and make it work. The only thing I could do would be actually onboard recording with it and then match it up in post. Alright, so let's give that a try. So I have the DJI Mic 2 going. I have this going. I'd probably just stick one of them up on top of this. Just make it in the same spot, because it's not going to be so much about me, it's going to be about the ambient racing noises. I just want to check stability. I mean, on the screen, I'm not gonna lie, this looks really stable. I can't guarantee it looks that good. Granted, I'm just looking down at the dogs, trying to follow race cars and zooming in and out. That's where the challenge is going to be. So I started off with 43% battery. This camera hasn't gotten a lot of usage. I've done as many clips as whatever's on here. I don't know how many, a lot of pictures. And yeah, I'm at 22% right now. So the battery has kind of stabilized out a bit. I'm going to change batteries, I'm going to import everything and start to see how this looks. Alrighty, is that recording? Yes it is, okay. So we are trying, I have two different audio sources going mainly. Obviously the camera itself, which I thought did really well this morning, but the wind has picked up something severe. We are over at Southside. We have not been here in a long time. Still shooting in 1080-60. And unfortunately, because I have the strap on, I can't really film myself, which is a problem with this camera, because the screen also does not flip around. But just in case, because of the wind, I do have the mic going as well. So I did learn a new trick with the DJI Mic 2. Something I don't normally use is loudness as one of my Final Cut Pro settings in audio, and I did that this morning and it gave it a major boost. So, but want to see if these little pom-poms from the dollar store, like I just saw online, work for a wind noise reduction. And no fear, the Pocket is here as well. It's funny, I was watching a YouTuber. I don't know exactly what he was doing. I was trying to find auto racing footage with the RX10 Mark IV, and I did find a couple clips. So people have done it. I did reach out to the one because it's a really old video. Say, you know, any tips or tricks, because I'm still trying to figure out. I think my best bet is just to keep it in 1080, intelligent auto stabilization, and just shoot with that. Personally, you can see the wind right now. So that's kind of why I wanted to try these little pom-pom things. See if they're still even on there. Of course, unfortunately, they didn't come in like black and white. They came in neon colors. Now, right there they are. And just a little bit of carpet tape, and then I stuck them fast, but just don't know if they're going to stay on there. I really don't. Priya's over there sniffing something. What you sniffing, princess? All right, come on. I know you guys have not been here forever. Come on. Pick your nose up. So that's what we're trying. It's a little bit of a monster, but I think if I'm standing still, I'm on the fence of whether or not I want to have. I think I'm going to take the tripod with me and try both ways, because I think that'd be my best bet. All right, that is a whale of a wind gust. I just don't know if these things are sticking fast enough to make a difference in wind. So I had double reasons for coming over to here. We haven't been here in forever, but the airport is also straight that way. I thought maybe, just maybe, we might catch an airplane taking off or landing. So, alright. I don't know if I'm going to play this with the microphone and without, just to give you a general idea, to let you know how it worked. So, still figuring that whole process out. The rest of the videos are edited from this morning, and I was quite impressed. But we're going to do something that I know is a bad idea. We are going to flip over to 4K, which is going to drop our frame rate down, of course, after Mr. is done pooping. Man, a lot of wind damage over here, too. That's another problem with coming over here. Oh, again, trees. This one, they actually took part of it off a couple years ago. Another beautiful, stunning day out, though. But the wind is just redonkulous. I mean, it literally opened the freaking bag for me. It's triple bagged. Sales wasn't that great. Priya went. Priya went again. It was so much fun. Okay, so we're now in 4K. Something else I just noticed is when you jump it up to 4K, you really lose brightness of the screen. It goes almost dark, probably as a power saving. I'm just kind of curious. Now, honestly, so when you think about standing at the racetrack, so I'm thinking we're going to be outside turn 4, so you'll be shooting here, over here, and then zooming, which I need to pick my zoom speed up something fierce because that is not moving at all. I can't see it. But I kind of want to do a little bit of a quality test between these two. Is 4K worth it? Now, I was watching a Sony video and I commented, I'm like, boy, Sony faked the hell out of this video. There is nowhere near that stabilization with this camera unless you're running a gimbal. But man, the fact that you can't see the screen just sucks. That is fast zoom for this. Yowzer. Okay, so we're getting into digital as we look into Mateo's eye. I'm not going to lie, I'm just kind of shocked I can hold it there. Of course, the line's in the way. What are you doing, Miss Thing? Huh? If you quit walking, that'd be great. Yeah, right. Yeah, so we're getting into the nitty-gritty of her fur. I don't even know what I'm looking at now. I'm looking at her face. I was hoping she'd keep walking by so I get a pan shot to see how steady I can be. I mean, it looks steady on the screen. It's when you get in the computer is when it gets crappy. But I do want to, you know, we're going to walk a little bit here. Hopefully Priya keeps going here. Keep going, Priya. Keep going. There you go. If we can keep her moving. And I do 2 hands. I just want to get an idea of stabilization for Final Cut then. Another little gust of wind coming. Yeah, this one over here on the right side of the mic is definitely bouncing up and down. I don't know that it's actually doing anything. I should have cut some of that off. Like I said, though, I cannot. I can. If it wasn't for her white tail, I wouldn't even know she's in frame right now. Now this is saying that it's an HD 120. I'm kind of curious. Again, you do not have any except standard stabilization. Let's see here. Shoot at some leaves. See what slowing them down looks like. And we're back to 60. The same zoom level. Now I can see the screen. Oh my god. That is incredibly how much that dims that. That has to dim that almost at least 50% or better. You cannot see the screen in 4K or even 120 HD. Okay. The nice thing about this, let's see, let's go way out here. Definitely get a better zoom range with this. It's a little hard to hold it still. I don't know that I'm going to have to actually go out of optical. Because this thing has a 600mm optical and then I think 4 times digital. I found a subject to film. So right there we are optical, all digital. It'll be much easier at the races without dogs yanking me while I'm trying to do a shot from this far away. But let's pull back. And we're in optical. Yeah, it gives you the zoom range. Alrighty, back to the Pocket so I can talk to you guys for a second. Yeah, that's kind of insane how much that screen dims for going into those modes. But I'm very curious to see. I hope you guys are okay with the test today. I really want to do a really good race video, and I always feel like I go with substandard equipment. I was really upset with myself with the Osmo Mobile 6 last time at Clinton County. I feel my footage was just half-ass. Tim's on the S21 looked freaking fabulous, which just shocked the shit out of me. But I'm fully plan on taking a multitude of cameras with me. Mostly being phones. Because I have the Sony Xperia Pro I. I have the S24, which I might be switching Terry over to since she broke the screen on her 22. She's like, my screen protector's broken. I'm like, you don't have a screen protector. That's your screen. So that sucks. But honestly, that kind of works out because I don't know what I owe on her phone yet. And I mean, I don't want to do it till the next bill kicks because I'm pretty sure I owe a salty penny on the 22. But I will see if I can, actually I might stop at Xfinity and ask if I can port a different number in and just erase that phone, swap it over to her. And that's a line out of the way and she'll be on Xfinity instead, which no big deal there. Then I just have to worry about, and the thing that is with the iPhones is I really can't do much about it because my Verizon line holds all my Disney stuff and all those packages. What is that little guy? Is that a beagle or a basset? It's something. Come on, come on, come on. Another puppy dog for you. Yeah, I don't even remember what the hell I was talking about now. No, but using this guy, I feel like it's going to be the best way I can get close-up footage. I just hope it's not too jittery. That's my biggest concern, is I can't afford a gimbal. I cannot afford these gimbals. I know there used to be ones that were inexpensive and you could afford, and now they're like almost 300 bucks, even for the iOM or OM, whatever they're called. And even the cheapest end, it's like $279. It's like, I just can't do it. Just can't do it. So, for a one-off, that's what I'm saying. If it was something I was going to use all the time. But I think on adventures, this might see some more videoing if this works out. Even if I could find some sort of other way to stabilize, it might come in handy on adventures and video. So it's got so many different modes. Right now I'm in film mode, and that's, can't take pictures that way. If I'm in picture mode, then I have to use the record button on the freaking back of it here, which is a real hard thing to reach. So, I don't know. There's trade-offs to everything. I don't know if that's a beagle or a basset. I think it's a beagle. It's cute though. I'm looking right at a tree. I'm trying to see what kind of dog that is. Curious of the fence. Oh no, that might be Fred. You know, my concept of getting a plane to take off or something isn't happening. Not even a bird in the area. Still trying this thing out with different shooting methods. It is heavy, I'm not gonna lie. Especially compared to the Pocket. It's super heavy. That was one-handed. Now we'll see how jittery that looked. Looks like we're getting a little hazy here. If we have some weather blowing in tonight. See if it's going to be another frigid freaking night like last night. I remember what I was going to say earlier. I actually did change memory cards. Well, the one that was in the Mini, and I think it's a much faster card because it's not hesitating when I start and stop footage now. The card I had in it. The only thing I think the Mavic may have my 256 gig card in it, because I only have like a little over 2 hours of record time in 1080 with a 64 gig card. So I want to see if I have the other 256. If not, I'll pull the 512 out of the Mini, because that's not going to get used at the racetrack. So, but I definitely need a little bit more storage. I just hope it's fast enough card. I don't really care for SanDisk cards. Back early in the vlogs, I had one fail, and I've never used them again until more recently. Most of my cards are Samsungs, except for the ones that Mike has given me. So, we shall see. But this one definitely is faster, because it's just like, you hit stop and it saves. Just kind of curious on fencing, how much that throws this camera off. It's kind of focusing through, not focusing through it. So I thought, if you pull back, it's not so bad. You can watch a baseball game that way. Yeah, this right one's going to need redone. Left one's staying pretty good. Well, there was a bird out there, whether he still is or not. There he is. Just as I find him, I get yanked. Love it. Why is it so hard to hold still? Still trying to determine what that dog is. It's a Basset. It's a Basset. Alright. We're almost done with our adventure here. I think the sun might be on the wrong side of me here. It's hard to tell. Now the screen seems to be dimming off on all, even on this one. Not near as much though. But it is getting hard to see in this lighting. Having a lot of screen seeing issues. Let's see how close we can go in here. I can see it. And right there's the end of... Ooh, there's a bee. A lot of bees. That's cool. Alright. But I didn't walk up on that one. This is probably a lot of bees in this one too. It smells really good though. Can't see anything here. Come on, focus. I don't know if it's the wind. I think it's the wind. It's just moving around so much that it just cannot grab onto it. Holy buckets, the bees on this thing are insane. I mean, they're everywhere. There was a dragonfly even over here. Uh-oh. Tail's getting searched down by a bumblebee. You can't pollinate him. Enough. Alrighty. Oh, yeah, I'm just going to run up to Little League real quick and take a picture. Or a film. So I've definitely done, I think, all the tests I want to know. I'll try to make it condensed for you guys, because I did some extensive 1080, 60, and 4K 30 walking tests. In the second half, didn't really talk, didn't use a microphone. Definitely need to do some work on those little pom-pom things. Like I said, they're very bright, so very, very bright. Which honestly, when you're walking around with a camera that size, is not like you're really hiding it. So, what's a couple neon little fuzzies on the roof of it? Gives it a couple eyebrows. I really prefer to go black, but I mean, honestly, I think if I'm going to pick another color, it'd be either neon green or purple. So, let's see what kind of work they've done up here, because I know they've been working up here. Apparently the other night, I didn't even mention it, but there were purple lights in the sky, and here it was Little League. Something they were doing was showing purple in the sky with the some sort of lighting they had, so I'm not sure what that was all about. They were changing some things here. Let me flip you around so you can see. But they were definitely changing things when we were over here last time, because in front of us there, that curved hill used to say Little League World Series, and they ripped it all out, and I guess they're redoing it. Looked like they're built. Oh yeah, there's another whole building down here. That'd be a fun job to have too, running a bulldozer or an excavator. Something I always want to learn how to do. Can't say it's too late in my life to learn these things, but it's definitely not. I'm not a spring chicken anymore. All right, let's just pan you this way. There's a whole building going on over here. Nope, wrong way. Down. I'm so used to the reverse controls. That's shooting too much of the car. I really thought they were putting another stadium in, because it could speed up how many games they could play at once, but they still only have the 2. It'd be kind of cool if we could come back over here again this year. We'll see. Yeah. I don't know, the hospital might have some sort of a connection over here. Alright, let's just, do I even want to get out? I was going to, but I don't even know if I'm allowed to park here. Rules. No pets allowed. No drones, no weapons, no smoking, no drugs, no alcohol. Boy, they're just a buzzkill. I guess where I was going with that whole concept was the fact that I'm like, I've filmed Little League with this camera. I had a handle on it and stuff, and I did it. Because when Kilpatrick and I went over, I was using the big camera, because that way I could get actually in on the action and the picture and stuff. Okay. You know, in my current status, the fact that I'm going to this event, and the only reason I'm going to this event is because Brian is fitting my bill here, which he's fitting my entry into the pits, which is not cheap. $40 a person is not cheap. So I do appreciate what he's doing for me there. And the fact that, you know, I honestly thought he wanted me to go because he needed a ride. No, he's going to be with his brother. I'm driving by myself. I don't know if he's coming home with me, but to get back to Williamsport, I have to ask him that question. So, but, you know, he knows I enjoy this type of stuff, and love to go to Watkins Glen one time with him, too. That would be kind of cool. He gets some pretty good shots. I mean, the problem with that type of thing, you're only going to get limited amount of the cars going by. It would, to me, wouldn't be as exciting. See, and I know I've mentioned this in the past, but for those new subscribers, because we have crossed over 700, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I mentioned it. Everybody's like, congratulations on 700. Nice red light run there, dude. So, but Dad and I used to film auto racing at Clinton County. We were Channel 2. So we did a pretty good job, I thought. My dad had a keen eye for it, and I feel like I know where to watch, where the crashes are going to be. It's just we're usually not in the right area to do it. The right area is the top of the grandstands with a tripod, and, you know, be able to stand up and just catch all the action from up above. But you know, Brian's thing is he wants to get the up-close pictures of the action, because that's what he likes to do. So it's a little different concept of, you know, where we should be for each thing. I'm not even sure I recorded the clip. I think I deleted it. Whoops. Thought I hit stop. Yeah, so I come back to the car because I forgot a bag. Got everything, all these that was on the list, and that's it. And I'm coming back, and there's this little 3 or 5 year old, 4 to 5 year old, I'm going to say. And Priya's barking. And next thing I hear, your dog, the little kid says, the little kid, your dog sucks ass. I'm sitting there going, yeah. And you're not allowed to slap a kid across the head because the mother should have been a little more forceful about him swearing personally, but that's my personal preference. Why I don't have children, except furry ones.